G'day everyone, it's your girl Sammy D, I'm back. Lovely to see you again on this Saturday evening, or night really, it's just about 9 o'clock. I've actually gone on a bit early. Welcome, hope you're all doing alright. I thought I'd get on tonight and do the next part of our Ratt's Revenge storyline, which of course to get that Felcycle mount, so part of the Secrets of Azeroth series, and when we were doing the anniversary event, of course, the detective series. So this is sort of an extension onto there. For those of you playing at home who didn't see what happened last time, we went through the prologue stages and unlocked this lovely little instance, I guess, which has got all of our steps. As I mentioned, we've got 12 different steps to do. We're only going to do one each night. We don't have to do them in any, particular rush. So I'm quite happy just to poke along and just do a different one each day, and eventually we'll end up with the mount. So, but I did actually a little bit of reading, and I believe it stops at 9, which is interesting. You get the mount at 9, but yeah, it actually stops there. 9 or 10, something like that, around there. But you don't do the full 12, so there's probably going to be more over time. They're going to release more, so that should be interesting. Alrighty, so let's go to part 1. Of course, this is getting our first orb, and as I mentioned, this should be done in order. In fact, they kind of say you must do it in order, not that it should. So now we need to visit a bunch of locations and have our little torch out, which I already have. I'm not going to put that away anytime soon. And we're going to get a stack of, let me just read this, the light of their love. And once we have 3 stacks, then that's the first step done. So I thought that was fairly simple, although some of the places that we got to go to are going to take a bit of travelling to, so that's partly why I thought it was a good place to start. And it's step number 1. Alrighty, let us, because in case you forgot, we're here next to Karazhan, so we're going to go back to Stormwind, because our first location is in the Northern Barrens, which is in Kalimdor, for those who are curious. So we have to get to Kalimdor, and the easiest way for us to get to Kalimdor, we're going the wrong way, is to probably go to the Caverns of Time and go from there. Certainly seems like it's going to be the best option for us. I'd laugh. I had this open earlier today. Zach decided that he wanted to get on and have a bit of a play, which is cool. But I totally didn't realise. I totally forgot that I was here. That, and he's not really meant to be on this character. But anyway. And yeah. He was like, it looks scary. I'm like, really? That looks scary? Maybe we need to do something about your fear levels. Because that's... I don't think this is particularly scary. Now where is I can see a building over here. Over this way. There's Westfall over there. And here we come into Stormwind. Good old Stormwind. Go into the portal room and go through the Caverns of Time, which of course after the anniversary event is now blank. This is why it was easier to do it on the mage, because there's some of these places we're going to be able to portal to, self-portal, or at least get within a vicinity of. being able to self-portal, so that'll be good. So yeah, I thought that was definitely going to be easier on the mage than trying to do it on the warrior. That, and the warrior doesn't have access to Shadowlands, and we need to get to Maldraxxus. We had a bit of fun last time, so let's just get rid of all that. Okay, now where are we going? The Northern Barrens, which is here. Alright, let's go to Ratchet. We'll fly off to Ratchet and then be able to enter the coordinates from there as to where we're going. So again, thank you, Wowhead. I have, which is good. And we've already got a torch out, so that's even better, isn't it? So it shouldn't be too far from here, actually. Where are we? What's up here? It'd be a little bit of a trip. Should be okay though. Alternatively, if I thought about it, we probably could have gone to Booty Bay and got on the ship straight to Ratchet, but that's okay. Probably would have been about 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, really. It wouldn't have made too much difference, so. And we get to see a lot of the nice scenery on the way. Steam Weedle Rescue Balloon, okay? So yeah, as you can see, I do need to do the Fate of the Kirin Tour. That was the stream I did the other night with the new questline that only came out the other day. I do need to do it on this character, but we'll do it off stream. Because you've already seen it. And I'm fairly certain you don't need to see it again. Although, it was very good to see Jaina again. We haven't seen as much of Jaina in this expansion. Well, mind you, we didn't even see much of Jaina in Dragonflight, really, either, considering. Gotta admit, BFA is still probably one of my favourites, and it's very controversial. I know, shoot me if you want. Not literally. But there was so much Jaina content, and it was the first expansion that I played, so yeah, right at the tail end, so I have a bit of a soft spot for BFA. But next week we're going to be doing a couple of streams because Plunderstorm's back, and there's 2 mounts now that you can get, so we'll definitely be doing that at some stage. As much as, to a degree, I didn't really enjoy Plunderstorm all that much. Once I got used to how to do it, it wasn't too bad. It was okay. Okay, Theramore. This, of course, before it got exploded. There's not much near now in the current timeline. But again, picturesque. Just the whole game's pretty picturesque. Why is this here? Let's get rid of that. So once we land in Ratchet, I'll put in the waypoint. And like I did last time, I'll read out the waypoint so that if you need to, you know, read it or write down or whatever, that you can. And I've even got the macro to check to see whether or not I've completed the step, because that's probably the biggest thing, is making sure I've completed the step properly, because if you try and do them out of order, apparently it doesn't work. Alright, so we're starting to approach Ratchet. I thought we were probably pretty close. Northern Barrens. Here we are. Looks like a prison. Looks like if I use my brains and the ship from Booty Bay comes right here. But that's okay. Alrighty, well here we are in the Northern Barrens. Right, waypoint. Let's get this going. Okay, so we got way. Hashtag 10 space 55.0 space 40.2, and it's called the. Oh, thank ya. I hope you've been doing. I saw you online earlier, actually. Alright, so we're going to a humble monument. My mouse has been weird. What's going on? Alright. Oh, look at that moon. So cool. So we've already got the torch out, which is good. So basically, got to go to this monument and stand near it with the torch, and we should get a stack of. Oh god, what was it called? I'll tell you in a minute. Oh! Here we go. Okay, so that lasts for 3 hours. The light of their love. Okay, cool. So we've got our first stacks. This is our first spot that we go. It wasn't too bad to get to. Draenor. Oh, everyone's favourite expansion. Let's get off the mount. And the good thing about being a mage is that I can just teleport straight over to Storm Shield and be able to go from there. So now where are we heading to? Nagrand, isn't it? Okay, so let's get ourselves to Nagrand first.
You need something?
Nagrand, which I believe is over here. Okay, so we'll go to the Ring of Trials. And like I did last time, I'll put the waypoint in when we get there. Yeah, well, this seems like it's going to be a pretty simple step. Some of the other steps look like they're not so simple. Okay, so they've given us a couple of alternate. What's that? If I yeah, okay. Yeah, so they've actually given 2 potential waypoints for the next waypoint, because there's an alternate location depending whether or not you've done a certain quest or not. So we'll go to the first one first, and we'll see if we can get it, and if it's not what we're thinking it is, then we'll try the second one. Someone's drinking my coffee. I don't appreciate it. Oh, it's me. So I think... Oh, there's my shipyard. Is it my shipyard? Yes, it is. Which means my garrison's just there. We might have to come back. I haven't been in my garrison in I don't know how long. Been busy off doing other stuff. I haven't even really played much on this character. I've sort of... Since I created the warrior, I've sort of stuck with Zacrian, which is interesting. Because I've been with Zacrian. Basically, Zacrian was my first character for Warcraft, so Zacrian's been around, been my main for ages, and now suddenly, after Remix, after we created Zacrian, now suddenly I have I've sort of switched. Which is funny, because I've had a lot of characters over the years, and now just, oh god, on this one I finally switched. So I nearly did with Sammy D too. Where are we sitting? Oops. Oh geez, we're nearly there. Geez, that didn't take long, did it? Might have for you. Didn't for me. Well, there you go. So once again, I'll get my thing ready. And we'll stick this waypoint in here. Like I said, there is every chance that this person is not going to be where they're meant to be. Okay, so the first one is hash 550 space 74.2 space 48.0. Hang on. Let me just read that again. 450 space 74.2 space. Yeah, I read the wrong line. I thought I did. Okay, so space 37.5 are the last ones. It's only 559 yards away. Sweet. So yeah, if you know the person's not here, so we're looking for Olgra. No idea who that is, just FYI, but oh, that's a little bit concerning. Oh, is this who we're looking for? Oh, okay. Okay, so we got our second stack. Okay, cool. Oh, well, that was easy. I mean, this is awful, but okay, cool. Alright, so our third location is in Maldraxxus. So, oh, hun. Oh. Alright, so now we'll head into Shadowlands. So we'll go to Oribos. Again, the beauty of being a mage, man. Just makes it just that little bit easier. Okay, so we've got our 2 or 3 stacks. Now, let's hope we have more luck, which we should have, because I played Shadowlands on this character. We have more luck with flight points. Yep, which it looks like we're already winning compared to last time. It was so bizarre. Oh, Oribos. Okay, where are we going? Maldraxxus. Oops. Okay, let's just go straight to the Theatre of Pain. And again, we'll put in our last... Okay, interesting. So the child that was crying was called Olgra, which is who we're looking for, right? I've just noticed that the one that we're looking for now in Maldraxxus is called Decimator Olgra. Like, what is that? This could be interesting. Decimator Olgra. You can't help but think that's related, right? So once again, once we land, I'll stick in the waypoint. Ah, Maldraxxus, it's been a while. I think that brief moment we spent here for the anniversary event doesn't really count. Okay, so our next waypoint. Jesus. Way. Hashtag 1536 space 27.3 space 61.3, and like I said, it's called Decimator Olgra. So I wonder if this is connected. It has to be, surely. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna guess. In here? There's our third stack. Okay, so we just did it. Vengeance of the Vanquished. Surely. They've got to be the same person.
Speak up, soldier.
The screams aren't as satisfying as Quillbore, but they'll do.
Back to your post.
Oh. Oh, okay. Now, just while we're here, I'm just going to run this quick thing and just make sure we've got credit for it. So this is if you want to check to make sure you got it, which I'm pretty sure we do, but we'll do it just for fun. Run space print. C underscore. Is it C? Yeah. Quest log on getting attacked. Dot is quest. Wow. That's it, go Olgra. Flagged. Completed. And then this is what I assume is the quest number. 84676. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I didn't understand. Let's try it. Oh. Okay. So, long story short, I don't know. But we got the 3 stacks, and it says once you get the 3 stacks, then it's complete. Yeah, that's it. Okay. So with that, I think we should head back to Stormwind. There's only one way to know for sure. We'll head back to Stormwind, we'll go to Karazhan, we'll find the secret entrance, and we'll just go check with the orbs. If there's an orb there, we got the credit. So that's the only real way that we're gonna know. Seeing as that little macro isn't working, but that's right. That's okay. It didn't take too much to fly there. And I'd rather do that and make sure we got it, which I'm very sure we do. They did say there is no need to come back in between sections. I had to come back anyway, because for the next part, there's actually some things I'm probably going to have to buy in order to be able to continue on, because you need some items for the next part. Oh, looks like the weather here. It's raining. Alright, so like we did last time, we'll fly to Darkshire and then you know, fly ourselves from there. So that's going to be the best way to do it. We should land fairly soon. And then just up over these cliffs over here should take us to where we need to go. Oh, that's right. Zac took Zacrian to the Dark Moon Fair and went on a ride, which gave me a nice little buff, which it's nearly finished. So just over these mountains here there's Karazhan just there. Now again, it took me a little bit to find. But it's just there. There's the instance here. And you can only see it with the torch out. So the torch must be out before being allowed in there. Hey, and there's the first orb. So that just confirms that yes, we've done the first part. So that's how you know that it's finished, when this orb appears, which is really great. So we've done the first bit, thank goodness for that. And this is what we're playing for, kiddies, this cool mount. Which, I gotta admit, that's pretty freaking cool. Okay, so for the next part, and I don't think I'm actually going to do that on stream, just not until another day. I'm not going to do that today. But for part 2, we have to go to the Vale of Eternal Blossoms, the BFA version. They're very specific about that. And we have to go to an obelisk and summon a perky pug, which is what I need to go and get, because I don't have one. You got to put a costume on it, which I also don't have, so I'm going to have to get that. And use my twitching eyeball, which I do have. And then, yeah, you got to target the obelisk and do the emote pray. So then you emote praying, and if it's done correctly, the key of shadows should be added to your inventory, completing this step. And the item is used to unlock doors within here. Okay, so this is interesting. While you can technically be in either the old or BFA phase of Vale, the above steps will only trigger credit if the person doing them is in the BFA version. This credit is shared for all players within 10 yards in either phase. Okay, so technically, I wonder. Surely not. Surely no one would be there doing it, would they? There's only one way to know. You know what, this could be a bit of a cheat, you know. Vale of Eternal Blossoms. Okay, so Okay, so how do I know which Vale am I in? There's only one way really to know, and I think we need to go talk to Zadormi. And then we'll be able to see. Hey Zadormi.
Well met. Light bless you.
Aha, yes. Okay, so we're definitely in the BFA time.
The Black Empire itself has invaded the Vale.
Okay, so let's go find this obelisk. And if I read it out, I honestly don't know if I'm going to get this or not, because I don't have any of these items. But if someone near me does, and they do it, then I'm going to get credit for it. So, cheating a little bit, I'm aware. Okay, so way, space, hashtag 1530, space 83.69, space 27.58. 77 yards? No. In here? No, surely not. Oh god, I think it is. Can't be. It can't be there. What obelisk are they talking about? That can't be right, surely. Because there's no obelisk here. Shoot. Okay, now, oh, hang on. Are we in the Vale? Yeah, we are. Okay. Unless you're on the wrong level. Hang on. No, you're handy in something here. Okay. So there's several levels here. We could be on the wrong level. So I definitely don't see an obelisk there. So let's go down. I don't think that's going to be it either. Because that goes into a dungeon. Okay. So let's keep looking. This doesn't make any sense. Okay, it has to be up there. There's nowhere else. Okay, so let's try this again. Way. Hashtag 1530 space 83.69 space 27.58. So 100 yards that way. Can't be. That's in the dungeon. It has to be up there. Oops. What are they saying here? Okay, just give me a little second. I'm just gonna... Wowhead, you are my friend. Just for a little minute. What's revenge? I'm going to stand here in case someone does come along and do it. If I am standing in the right spot. Okay. Now, one thing that is in the guide that I can't show you, because, you know, it's here, is that they've got details atop the Seat of Knowledge building. Ah! It's on top. On top of the building. Isn't that interesting? So I thought there'd be nothing up here. Why would there be? Okay. Okay, so let's get off the mount for a second. Okay. Oh, wait. That's it. You sneaky little sneaker. Okay, so... there you go, just so you know. It's hiding up the top here. Wow, okay, alright. That's good to know. I might just hang out here just for a little minute. Because they're saying... This credit is shared for all players within 10 yards in either phase. Okay, so if someone comes along and does it here, I will technically get credit for it. But like, how long do you want to sit here for? So I think, you know, we know where it is now, unless I see someone coming up here. That's very sneaky. I would not have thought it was up the top there. Yeah, okay. Interesting. You know what, seems we've come this far on this step, because I wasn't planning to. What we might do is go back to Stormwind and see if I can find these things on the auction house, buy them, and then go back, because that actually wasn't terrible to get to. That was actually alright. It's not like I had to go, you know, heaps far out of my way. So we'll go to the auction house, see if we can find a perky pug and this costume. God, look at this bag. It's looking horrific. Oh! Gotta open that chest. Okay, so what are we looking for? We're looking for the perky pug. No, I'm not making that up. That is what it is actually called. No perky pug? Really? None at all. Surely. Okay, well, that's not going to happen. Okay, if we can't find that. Dog. Sauron. Costume. Oh my god. 26,000! For reals? Okay. All this for amount. You know what? Whatevs. Let's be real. It's only that expensive because people need it for this. Well, I still don't have Perky Pug though. Okay, so let's do some... Perky Pug. How do we come about this? Okay. Okay, do we have dungeons and raids? Apparently if I've got looking for multitudes, that's what I'm looking for. Oh, are you serious? I've got to do one? Okay, let's do one. That's silly. If I've only got to do one heroic dungeon, let's make that happen. That's great. What's this? Oh, why thank you. Yes, I'll have that toy. Oh, what's this? Yes, I'll have that, thank you. Why am I only getting that now? Anyway, not entirely what I'm after.
I need to get closer.
Oh, okay. Well, that's silly. Let's not. I've got to run one more heroic. I can't believe that. Let's do one that we kind of know. Why does it say Jabralis in there? Mists of Tierna Scythe? Ooh, I like that one. Which one? You know what? Let's just go for a random. Random heroic. I may regret this. I may get booted. Because you know how much I love running dungeons. But if I only have to do one lone heroic dungeon and then I've got the perky pug, I'm stupid not to. Okay, so it's about 15 minutes. So in the meantime, what else do we need? So have I done all of this trading post? Oh, look at that. So close.
Hail to ye, adventurer.
Alright, let's see what you've got in here. Oh, good lord. I actually think I went through this last time. And I already got the, why? I already got the, mounts. Yeah, I did. Leave. Okay, thanks. I did need... Actually... Just while we're waiting for this queue... I really can't... Like, I've been in the queue for like a minute. There's some other things I need to do later that require other stuff. Let's have a look. Oh, lucky items. That's it. So I'm just reading. Okay, so that's not what I'm after. Let's go back.
Many deals for a friend of the Brummels. Like you.
Alright. So, items that you're going to need. Let's have a look. Oh, wow. Okay, so one of these secret battle pets that you can get is by drinking drinks in the waking shot. Yeah, right. Fun. Okay. So I'm just reading again. There's one of these. Called an Eltheria. That can only be got by evoker characters level 70 or higher. Don't have one of those, sorry. Okay, that's a interesting little scenario. That could mess us up, actually. Okay, this time's starting to blow out. You know what? I'm actually gonna call it a night, I think. Look, thank you for joining me. When we come back next time, hopefully I'll have the perky pug, and then we can go complete this step. Because it wasn't too painful, it was alright. So I think we'll do that, and yeah, see what happens. Thank you for joining me again. Hope you guys have a good evening, and we will catch you next time. See you later. Bye.